watch the tail of that. That's easy to catch on that pole or the other side.
Runway traffic will be in position. And Mooney, you can start your base anytime.
Alright, turning base, 6 Charlie Romeo.
Alright, everything's clear. You got your belt on?
Yes, sir.
The 73 November, left to Delta, ground 121.6.
Left to Delta, 121.6, 73 November.
Braid Echo Charlie, wind calm on course, approved runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 2, on course, 998 Echo Charlie. Alright, you ready?
Runway 2, clear.
Let's do it.
Clear touch to go, runway 2, 6 Charlie Romeo.
Alright, stand by for the turbo. There's the turbo. Runway's clear, here we go, camera's rolling. Okay, we can go on course. Okay, direct to Millinocket. Bradley departure, Mooney 998 Echo Charlie, 1100 climbing 9,500.
998 Echo Charlie, Bradley departure, I-10. November 19
Level here at 11.5 on our way to Millinocket. Only an hour and 19 minutes to go. We're doing a true airspeed of 161 knots. 171 knots over the ground, slight tailwind. Smooth ride, lean of peak, 11.4 gallons an hour.
November 8.
Hottest cylinder's 376. Our turbine is 1617.
Thank you very much, E3.
Life's good.
Yeah, this Mooney just cruises along nice and easy, so it does make for a nice ride. And I was just telling Andrew Cooper here that, you know, instead of an 8-hour car ride up to Baxter State Park, it's only a 2-hour flight, so I'll take that any day of the week.
It's so convenient. No stops, no traffic. Life in the fast lane, but kicking back in the slow lane.
Number 58 Yankee Charlie, contact Fox approach 123.
Nice and easy, smooth sailing.
3.0, 58 Yankee Charlie, thanks.
Alright, so apparently Andrew had a lot of faith in me and letting me take the controls as we're going to basically do a flyover of Mount Katahdin, try and get a little close up so we can get some footage of the summit. And yeah, really looking forward to it. Should be some nice footage coming ahead here.
Yep, so you're on a good course, good descent angle.
We are currently at 9,600 feet, descending down to 7,500 feet.
Indeed.
Endeavor 51.
All right, why don't you turn about 20 degrees to the left? That way I'll get everything on your side.
Where am I looking for the degrees?
And approximately, you can stop the turn here, just slowly level the wings and just maintain about this heading or so.
Right, possible number 3037.
And we have touchdown.
Yes, sir. I don't think there's a parallel taxi, so I just got to stop and turn back.
All right, we have made it to Baxter State Park. We are at the A-Ball campsite, site number 22. It is currently 5 o'clock, so we're going to be setting up camp and then going to have a little dinner and relax for the rest of the evening.
I was gonna say, if you just get that on the other side, then it'll be there. Yeah, perfect.
Maybe like that. I mean, that looks reasonable. There you go. Yours is in?
Yep, it is. Perfect.
Yeah,
that's
see,
it.
that gives it rigidity.
Rigidity.
All right. Shout out to my buddy Duya for allowing me to use his tent. Unfortunately, on the last Adirondacks trip that I took with Erica, Hilsifer, and Sarah, all the seam sealer on the inside of that tent had actually failed on me, and it started to leak. So in a last-minute pinch, I knew I could count on my buddy Duya. One of the best ways to de-stress, decompress.
Dude, it's like, you know, this muscle, like right here, it's always subconsciously tensed up, it's like you can feel that just like oozing out.
100%. Feel a little warmth on your face.
Yeah.
A little snap, crackle, and pop of that.
You know what?
line.
I'm set my ways, but I keep an open mind. So on that, I am gonna crack open one and done for a beer. Seeing that fire got me in the mood.
I was gonna say, I don't know how you couldn't have at least one beer.
Yeah. Things go well with Rose on Tuesday. I'll crack open a lot more. Like I said, I only.
Tis the season for Oktoberfest.
Hell yeah.
Currently drinking a Hedwig Oktoberfest from Alvarium Brewing out of New Britain, Connecticut. It's one of my favorites. Perfect for this time of year. It is currently 7:35 and we are getting ready to make dinner. We actually had a late lunch at the Sawmill Bar and Grill in Millinocket earlier today once we were landed in the FBO, field-based operations with Coop's plane. So since we had a late lunch, we're getting a late start to the dinner. Cheers.
So it's Monday morning, about a little before 8 o'clock here. Hazmat and I, Hazmat Outdoors, we're about to summit Katahdin from the 8 Ball Trail. We're doing this hike in remembrance of Tim and Esther Keiderling. As you might remember, in early June, they perished near the summit of Mount Katahdin, and this is in memory of both of them. So here we go. We will make this a safe hike, and Godspeed. And
let's just take a moment of silence.
God rest their soul.
Let's hit the trail. You are entering Maine's largest wilderness. Getting closer and closer to tree line. As we climb, we're probably a little over 1.5 miles now. We can see the trees are getting a little bit shorter as we climb. Probably only have about another half mile or so before we should be above tree line. All right, we have made it to around 3,500 feet in elevation. We just made it to the tree line. We still have about another 2,000 feet of elevation gain to go, but we're making good time. It is currently 8:45, and we left at 7:45, so it's only been a couple hours, so we're doing pretty good. I'm happy with our progression.
9:45.
9:45.
That's all right.
We are approaching summit now. And it's taken us a little over 4 hours to make it here. Officially made it to the summit.
That was epic.
It is 12:15, so we got some time to have lunch, decompress, hang out for a minute, and then head on back down. All right.
Yeah, epic summit. We worked for it though.
We sure did. We still got another 4 hours to get down. I am currently at the summit of Mount Katahdin in northern Maine. Over my left shoulder here you will see the Knife's Edge Trail. Coop and I this morning left around 7:45 a.m. for A-Ball. Took us about 4.5 hours to reach summit. We are hoping to get back in around 3. If you do like this content, Coop and I did have a summit attempt of Mount Washington in January of this past year. I will leave a link in the description below for you to check out that video. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. We would love to hear from you here at Hazmat Outdoors, and we'll see you in the next adventure.